Hey everyone, it's Eric with firearmtutorials.com, and today I'm going to talk about adding threaded barrels to an HK USP. I see this question a lot. A lot of people will say, if I have just a standard USP, can I just purchase a threaded barrel, drop it in, and be ready to go suppressed? The answer is yes and no. It's conditional on a few different things. So what I've got here is a barrel for a USP 45 compact. You can purchase these just about anywhere if they're in stock for about 250 bucks or so. I don't remember what I paid for this. It doesn't come with an O-ring. I actually had an O-ring on here and then I broke it off. I just haven't replaced it. You don't necessarily need the O-ring on there to use it. Supposedly it adds a little more accuracy, but I would say most people aren't good enough pistol shooters to notice a difference. For the 9mm, there actually is no place for an O-ring. For some reason they decided, I don't know, I guess it didn't need it, or I don't know what HK's reasoning is for not doing that. So, and then on the table here I've got just a regular USP 9 and a USP 45 compact. So in the compact, you can drop in the threaded barrel. In the full size, no. You'll actually need the recoil spring as well, and I'll show you what that looks like. And it's important to know on the compact, the USP barrel and the HK 45 barrel are actually different. So you can't get just a USP compact barrel and use it in an HK 45 and vice versa. They're specific to the weapon. As far as I know, the only difference here is the bottom part where the recoil spring matches up. I think it's just a little bit different and it doesn't quite lock up right with the barrel that's not intended for the actual firearm. So let's look at this. You'll notice in these guys the recoil springs are actually different in the compact versus the full size. So in the compact, you see it looks a lot like a Glock spring, and then in the full size, you'll see it's kind of a double spring deal like it's in the rest of the USPs. So the difference here is in the compact, I guess they're already designed to handle the additional recoil or the additional pressure from the suppressor being on there. So the blowback coming from the suppressor baffles is going to add pressure back down the barrel. And it's going to put more force into moving the slide back and forth, which over time, I guess, is supposed to damage the frame or just have some undesired results for the pistol. So in the compact, you're good to go. I guess HK decided, or the way they designed it, you can use the stock recoil spring. Now in the USP full size, 9mm and 40, I think 45 as well, you'll notice this is the stock recoil spring. Now I'll give you a better look at this. So nothing special here. For the longest time I thought they were exactly the same till I did a little research on it. So now this is the recoil spring from the USP SD, and you'll notice the only thing that's different here is this little line right here, or that little ridge or that little rib, which denotes that it is a tactical spring or a spring that's designed for use with a suppressor. Both of these springs function fine with or without a suppressor, but I guess with a suppressor you're supposed to use the one with the line right here. So long story short, if you're going to use the USP full size suppressed, you're going to want to buy the separate recoil spring for a suppressor. So then you do one of these deals, drop the barrel in, make sure you have the right recoil spring in, put it together like so, and that's the arm for a compact. There you go. So now you've got essentially a USP SD That's really the only difference, is the barrel and the recoil spring. Doesn't have the match trigger on an SD. I've added this. This is kind of like my project USP here. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, with the with the compact, you're good to go. Just swapping out the barrel and using the same recoil spring. You'll notice by doing this, the serial numbers are not going to match, because the serial number on the barrel, which this one doesn't have one at all, I don't think. Yeah, it does. There it is. So there's the serial number right there, and it's got a different date code probably than the pistol. So I've got an AK frame and a BC barrel date code. Serial numbers don't match, but it's just one of those things. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. And thanks for watching.